And it's very fitting that it's like 31 degrees where I am right now. Like inside, in this apartment. I have no idea what it's outside. Probably like 32 or something. 23 and a half, that's outrageous. That's 8 degrees less than what I have here. But I mean, it's very fitting because we're in a desert, right? Oh my god, the bots are spawning in. The heat wave is spawning the bots. Good banning, good swinging of the ban hammer there. All the bots. So, we're back in Final Fantasy VI. What happened last time? We finally got all of the crew back together. Played through all of the 3 different scenarios. And then confronted the Esper in Narsh that we started the very game at. And now we went back, and it still didn't really work out. Terra transformed into a weird glowing creature and flew off. And now we have to find her. We had to make a single party. I went with Edgar, Salus, Sabin, and Gao. Just to switch it up, because normally I probably would have had Locke with me. But yes, we're supposed to go to Figaro Castle, because the idea is that Figaro Castle, as it can burrow, can bring us to where we need to go. Get band rehearsals in 2 hours is gonna be so hot and sweaty. Such a tiny room with 5 guys. Yup. Oh, do I know that very well. King Edgar, welcome back. Welcome back to you. I see my castle is not destroyed. Good job. This is like old times. I have to wander around for a while. Okay. Good for you. We sighted Kefka in the area. What the... We just fought him. How did he get here so quickly? Welcome back, King Edgar. Make yourselves at home here. I am at home here. What do you mean, make yourself? The Empire is no longer our ally. Now, do I remember how to get this thing to burrow? You're the engineer, right? I can't take money from the king. Yes, give me everything for free. Look, don't you have a family? Just shut up and take it. Also, you have to pay double taxes. But that's not... Oh my god. But he sells tents for like half the usual price, I think. So he's giving steep discounts to his king. I appreciate it. As it should be. What's the difference between, like, Phoenix Down is more expensive, so I guess Phoenix Down is better, but what's Revivify? I think there is like a mechanic somewhere that we have to talk to. Ooh, we got some new things for Edgar. Flash and drill. Blinds multiple enemies. Some new tools, that's the word. Penetrates an enemy's defense. I just would pay, what's it called? VAT? Value added tax? It's VAT is the thing that, what you said the German word for. Need rest, sure. I feel like the king could sleep in his own quarters, but what can I do? Oh, okay, so that's how we trigger a cutscene. Trivia! Someone got enough points. Let's see. Whoop. Dropping everything. My neat little booklet. We're pretty much halfway. I just have like a notebook that I fill up with stuff beforehand. And I have almost half the pages filled. Well, a little bit less. Maybe like a third. What have I even not crossed out? I can tell you that the word sheriff comes from the word shire. Like what you would know as Shire from The Hobbit. Which is, you know, the thing that most counties in England have as their like suffix. So like Worcestershire, Gloucestershire, Lancashire, those things. And it's the same from that because the sheriff was the person who was in charge of like quote unquote police forces, so like law and order for that shire. And so it was the sheriff. It's more complicated than that, but that's just a like little bit of etymology that I wrote down. Castle hasn't changed much. Why would it? How long have you been gone? I guess since their dad died. He just fucking sat out of the throne. Yet it's all different. Mom and Dad are gone. Everyone's gone since that day. Tonight took a turn for the worst. There's a chance he might. Oh, he's like remembering in real time. No, you're wrong. This can't be. The king. He's not in his bed. Sabin. My father, I don't believe this. I love how even back then he didn't look like a prince. He looked like a guy he just was a guy in a wife beater. Brother. So, I went and told you. Edgar, here you are. Your father. He just uttered his last wish that Figaro be divided between you. Always a solid choice for like monarchical hereditary tradition. Split the fiefdom between two sons. That has worked out every single time. This is nonsense. Everyone's saying that the Empire poisoned Dad. Anything on your mind is who's going to be the next king? You're all pathetic. No one cared when Mom passed away either. That's not... You're as bad as any of them. Sabin. Empire of murderers. They won't get away with this. I wonder, you get enough characters that you don't have to take either Edgar nor Sabin with you. If you get this cutscene, this flashback then as well, probably not. But at some point you probably have to return here with the characters and then you get it, I guess. Matron, please leave us. I'm out of here. I'm forsaking this war-sick realm for my dignity and freedom. You said you were sick of it too, right? Freedom. What'll happen to this realm if we both leave? What would Dad say? Sabin, let's settle this with a toss of the coin. If it's heads, you win. We'll choose whichever path we want, without any regrets, okay? This is for Dad. He loved gambling. And then you opted for your freedom. It's been 10 years. Your sprite hasn't changed a bit. The little shrimp's grown into a whopping lobster. I don't... And you're a king crab. Well, at least both of their senses of humor are terrible, so they fit very well together. I often wonder if he'd be proud of me. Don't you ever doubt that. They do look like brothers. I do like that even with this like very limited technical capabilities, they do look like brothers. I mean, the face is pretty much literally the same. And it's all about color coding, right? They use the same colors in their sprites, so especially when it comes to hair colors, but not just that, also the outfits. They do match the same colors. Someone who has more of an interest in design could probably deconstruct that a bit more than me going like they use the same colors, so they're brothers. But I think it's cool, even for like the 16-bit era. 10 years. Where's the time gone? Here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. We can drink alcohol now. Here's to Dad. To Mom and to Figaro. I like these. I like both of these. Both gameplay-wise and character-wise, Edgar and Sabin are... I mean, I said before that my main party in my first playthrough, and pretty much also my second playthrough, although in that one I tried to level a bit more equally, the characters a bit more equally, but my main party was Edgar, Sabin, Terra, and the character we haven't yet met. So obviously I like them. Hi. Scholars the world over are doing research on magic. Silly people, scholars. Aren't you? You look like a scholar and you hang out in a library. What are you? Oh no, I don't remember where the guy is again. I think he's in the like front building. There's a silly is what he is. I mean, he said so himself. Yeah, there's this little front section. I think he's in here. There he is. Lots of requests this month. With your wish, I'll take you beyond the mountains. Right, Kohlingen. Yes, please. I love how apparently this is normal, that the castle can just... It's just like a mole castle. Next up, Kohlingen. Watch your step. What's down here? That's dangerous. Oh, I'm the king, though. Oh, and this is... Of course, this is... prison. These thieves have been terrorizing the vicinity. Stay away from them. Even the furry? I'm Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. Good for you, Lone Wolf. How nice of your parents to call you Lone Wolf. Maybe Wolf's the surname. That was already decided on. I guess that's Kohlingen then. Do I remember the blitz moves? Oh, right. Obviously, Sailors needs a sword to cast her abilities. Her, like, runic ability, but that's not really that important. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it's obviously it's a meme. Well, maybe it's not a meme. Obviously, it's a joke. But Lone, just like sound-wise, is not a bad name. Obviously, it's a stupid thing to call, like, to use the word, but the sound, if you get what I mean, like devoid of the meaning as a regular word. Yeah, you could go with that. You could spell it Loan, and it would be a kind of cool, I don't know, fantasy-ish first name. Everyone was scared when the glowing creature stopped here. It left to the south, toward Jidor. Oh, right, we're looking for the glowing creature. It's Sarah. Was it really a ghost? It stopped right in front of me. I could see it had gentle eyes. That shining creature, so frightening to us all, but I found it beautiful. Good for you, kid. Trust your instincts. Go to strangers and tell them they're beautiful. What the fuck am I talking about? That? Oh, that's Locks. Dear me, I almost spilled the beans. Are we through here? All done? Finished? Right, I don't have Locke with me. What a weird choice of music, by the way, for this house. My dream is to see an opera at the Opera House south of Jidor. I'd wear a sequined dress and bring a handsome escort. Do you mean escort? Escort? Or do you mean like a date? Because you said escort. Maybe that doesn't have the same meaning back then. Probably, actually. My brother's a bit touched. Lives alone to the north and dreams of building a coliseum. Man's gotta have hobbies. Oh, it came to my house. A monster of light. Looked somehow human. No. Well, okay then. Oh, hey, Shadow. Some pretty bad swords coming here. That guy's an assassin. Stay away from that guy. He's an assassin. You're missing an S. You're also missing an... Wait. No, you're not. Wait, moment, wait. Is that right? I thought it was 2 times. I thought it was 4 S's. No? It is 4, okay. Yeah, it's Bud Budding. Bud Budding's Creed. We meet again. Leave me alone. Gotta pet the dog. I guess he doesn't want to join. I mean, we also don't have, like, we took a 4-person party. And the rest is somewhere else, so we wouldn't leave someone, just like 1 person behind, I guess, to take him with us. You're a friend of Lux. He always stops by Rachel's house when he comes here. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house. Now it's deserted. I wonder if... Because we could just have gone with 3-people party. If we could have, like, recruited Shadow then at that point. Frida, bring me my flail. Yes, please. Got some stuff. Well, the only thing useful is this, and apparently I have two. Why do you not have one then? I guess I can just wear a shield. So she flew to Gidor. Which I think is down to the south. But let's go up here. What's this point? Oh, it's probably the guy wanting to build a Colosseum. They told us. Drill! Ow. Nice. We're still hovering around 31 degrees. It's a shame. We can't let the world become too peaceful. People are at their best when they're at war. My Colosseum will be a monument to war. If I can ever get the help I need to finish it, that is. What's wrong with you? Did I keep my windows open? No, I tried to follow the sun. So keep the ones on the side where the sun was closed, while keeping the ones on the side where the sun wasn't open. And I think around like 4 in the afternoon, I just closed all windows. Yeah, I will keep all of them closed tomorrow, I think, because it's supposed to be worse tomorrow. That was definitely wrong. Yeah. I mispressed on the control pad. Eye drops. Perfect. Yeah. The thing is that I do like to have like some air get in, but I know I really shouldn't do it at this time. Oh, preemptive attack. Let's go. Mind candy. So bees? What do you mean mind candy? Like eye candy, but just for the mind. But they weren't. They were just bees. I thought we were going to that dot that's just like north of us. Overgrunk. That's a good name. Overgrunk. I wonder when Sabin gets the first like multi-target blitz. I don't remember. But maybe we're going to the one that's down below. Like, to the south of us. And the one that's all the way at the end of the peninsula, that's the Opera House. So this is Gidor, yeah. This is Gidor, the westernmost town on the world map. I guess you're right about that. Mithril West. White dress. That's a lot of stuff. Did I give Sabin the gauntlet? Yeah, that's why it doesn't have a shield. That was the reason. Once in a while, one of the idiots from Zozo will wander down here looking for an easy mark. What's your wallet? What the fuck's Zozo? A girl wrapped in fire sped off to the north and to the mountains. Maria, the opera singer, is gorgeous. Today's auction's over. Well, fucking why then? You can get some priceless things at this auction. Whether you can appreciate them or not, who knows? I need something that will bring back wayward spirits. I heard only in the imperial capital of Vector does such a thing exist. Let's buy lots of stuff today. Hey, you're not from around here. You look all dorky. You look dorky. I look like a king, apparently. This region is very class conscious. In the south part of town live the middle class. The rich folks live in the north. So it is like in real life. People call it the middle class, but it's really just like the lower half of society. Actually, it's more like the lower 80%. I want to be an opera singer when I grow up. Opera house, it's far to the south. Dorky King. Isn't that the monkey from the Nintendo game? That was obviously a joke, by the way. Forged. So like as in it's forged? It's not a real thing? I'm not on my A game when it comes to jokes today, okay? The poor people have all left here for the mountains to the north. Oh, so that's where the poor go. Now they've built a town. Bunch of liars up in Zozo. Never can trust him. I am hot. In a different sense that you mean right now, but I'm 31 degrees hot. And tomorrow will even be warmer, thankfully. We only get 2 hot days this time. Could be way worse. A lot of different places get like a whole week again. We only get 2 hot days. Hauser's house. Hauser? You're the spitting image of Maria, huh? Haven't you heard? She's a famous opera singer. I guess you mean sailors? Because I don't think Sabin is. Edgar. What if you don't take sailors? Those are some nice pictures. Is that old truss? Looks awfully familiar. Picture of a lovely lady. Ah, some armor. Who the fuck just has a picture of armor? Who the fuck just has a picture of a lamp? Maybe. Picture of an old urn. Looks like a treasure, an open treasure. Who the fuck has a picture of an open? Who the fuck has a picture of a bucket? This looks ancient. It's a bucket. Still love her flowers. They almost look alive. Fucking art. Yes. Here, you have 2 buckets here. Directly next to the bed, which has some implications what they're for. Okay, so we gotta go up to the north. Because apparently that's where Terra went. Iron Fist and Mind Candy. Imagine just coming across like some bad guys, and it's just 2 martial artists and they're 3 bees. There it is, all the way around. Right. Bio heals them for whatever reason. Depends on the size of the bee. Does it make it more believable if the bees are huge? Zozo. Oh, right. That's vaguely familiar. What is this? Zozo's Bizarre Adventure? I still haven't started to watch JoJo. It was one that I considered just watching now that I have, like, using my Crunchyroll subscription for. I love the music. It's like a pretty famous anime. It's also pretty long running. I think it started in the 80s. I could be wrong. Maybe not the anime, but the manga started in the 80s. And it at least is on German Crunchyroll. Like, a lot of others that I considered watching aren't on German Crunchyroll, like Shaman King or Hunter x Hunter. Stuff that I would really like to watch, but I can't. Probably because for some, like, licensing reasons. Clock second hand's pointing at 30. Fucking bullshit. Second is 30. Gotta remember that. That's for a puzzle. Slam dancer. Spoiler. Well, I removed the no spoiler tag. Are you happy now? I did, yeah. Why? Because both games that I'm playing right now, I know. So I thought maybe I don't need the no spoiler tag. Only if I like get to Final Fantasy X, which I don't know. Well, I asked myself, you know, the person who's responsible. Oh, right. That's the fucking thing that can cast Demi. Gabbly-gax. Ow. A tincture. I'll take it. Rusted shut. How about we give you a I don't know what Poplium does. We will just Poplium these now. Cling. I don't know what that was supposed to do. Hey, Sparky, it very much is Wednesday. How are you doing? I hope it's not as hot where you are. Because it is 31 degrees again for me. Yeah, that's one word, ass hot. Or maybe like with a hyphen between. Ow. Ow! What kind of dance is that, lady? You quite couldn't avoid the heat by being sick 2 hours into the day. Nice. Nice. Oh, definitely said he got a new blitz. What even is that status effect? What is that? It's a feather. I don't know. Oh, flying. Probably float. Turns out you hate managing staff. I wholeheartedly can believe that. That sounds like a nightmare job. I didn't look at the blitz. So you're looking for something else? Fingers crossed you find something. Fire attack slams enemies. Oh, what the f... It's a fucking... half circle back. Girl? Haven't seen any girls here. Might want to check the top of the building. What about the dancers? I mean, I guess they don't need to be feminine. How long are we gonna have to do this? Great people here. Nice, yeah, fingers crossed. It's now 2 o'clock. 10 o'clock, time to go home. It's already 12. What the fuck? You can trust me, it's 8. Time, it's 4. Ah, yeah, but wouldn't that come with a pay cut since you're technically not doing the same job anymore, or would they not be able to do that? Oh, I managed to do it. Nice. Get in line! I am in line. Yeah, stress is a valid part of the working experience. What the fuck? What are you? Hello? Very normal thing to have on your freaking tower? Definitely flashing the undies, yeah. But I'm flashing him as well, so... Thief glove. I think that's a relic. And I think it's a relic that... It's absolutely not a relic. I'm just lying. Turns out people can just lie. Well, maybe it is. Actually, maybe it is a relic, but only one that... What's it called? Yeah, it is. Okay, changes seal into capture. Of course, it's only for log. So I actually wasn't lying. I was lying when... Like, the second time I was lying. Because the first time I actually wasn't. Right, how does this go again? They're jumping across. Sickle. That was one of the most stupid jokes I ever did. Ow! Fucking 69 wrench. Gabble the Gag is your new grindcore band. It's a good grindcore name. Use the crane to go down. Sure. Huh. So you're doing grindcore now? Wasn't August one of the month for new synth stuffs? Yes. I think they did move it back a little bit. It's the Bela Trails was supposed to come out at the end of August, but I think now it's coming out like 2 weeks later or so, like mid-September. You can pre-order it. I haven't done it yet though. I will get it pretty quickly after it releases though. Who's a tanky boy? There we go. And then the other thing that I wanted to get, which is the Fairy Island modular. Oh, I forgot the name of the module. The new one. They didn't have a release date. But I think they said end of the year. Does it hit everyone? It looks like it hits everyone. It does, nice. Yeah, the Fairy Island people are great. Tempera, I haven't seen that. Is it a pedal? This place is dangerous. And don't you dare think about jumping between buildings. Oh, I am 100% thinking about that. Please reset the hour. 6. Oh no, 30. That's the only one I know. Oh, yeah, right. That thing looked awesome. Well, I heard it wasn't your birthday so long ago, so... Gotta give yourself a treat, right? I think I didn't need to do anything else outside. But just to be sure. My resources are actually pretty good. It does affect your Ko-Fi goal. Well, see? Yeah, that's the idea as well. I will get the trails for my... I will get it myself for my birthday. You treat quitting your job? Oh, I wish I could treat myself to that. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Freaking giants. There might be giants. Without quitting the pay, yeah, well, that's the dream, right? Just not having to work. Before we go just into the tower again, let's go outside and use a tent. It's like easiest way to use resources. Most sensible way to use our resources. The music in this place. I love how this pretty much confirms, by the way, that the lower class is just criminal scum. That's the very rare corporate Ben speaking. Who will be immediately executed after the stream, don't you worry about it. Oh, it's probably who I talked to last. And that's correct then? You can trust me, it's 8. I'll trust you. I put a question mark behind it though, because I don't try to trust you that much. Yeah, that's legitimately a plan that I would, like something that I would do if I don't know, got enough money to not quit work for like all eternity, but to have like a solid start on an endeavor and to have like a buffer for a few years. Let's say I get like, I mean, this is all daydreaming, right? Obviously none of this is real. But if I were to somehow get like 500k, I could completely like outfit a workshop and just like build guitars for 2.5 years with no real financial pressure. And then after that, I would hopefully be able to, there we go, sell guitars and make that into a career, which would be really cool. But I wouldn't do it. That's I think the point that I want to make. Ow. Jesus. Is that I wouldn't do it if I only had enough money to outfit the workshop. I would need to have the security because I'm a very, very cautious person. I would need to have the buffer to have at least like 2 years where it would be okay if I don't make any money off it. And so that's why it probably would never happen. Full workshop? Yeah, it definitely does. Though for like electric guitar, obviously I would be building electric guitars and basses, not acoustic ones. You can get away with not as much as you'd probably think. The second hand of my watch is pointing at 4. So it's 20 minutes. Right? Yes. I had to think about how a clock looks. You can also sell quirky piezoelectric noise boxes. I could. It probably wouldn't be as good because even though I'm not a trained handyman, but I am actually a pretty decent what's the English word? A pretty decent craftsperson, especially with wood, actually. But I am sadly terrible. The sections that are divisible by 20. No, someone said 30. Do I have to put like 20 now? Question mark? I don't know how it works. Maybe it's just the last person you speak to. There we go. Now we're past this blockage. I have like no or almost no idea about like electric like board design. So designing like, I don't know, Eurorag modules, which would also be pretty cool. Also not a thing for me, sadly, because there I really lack a lot of basic knowledge. I do have some, but not enough. Well, yeah, you're in the you're working for the state. You should be able to sugar mommy me. Yeah, in this dream we're rich and have time to learn. And I probably wouldn't do it without those conditions, so it will probably never happen. Jesus Christ, it's warm. I actually do have a few ideas for Eurorag modules. But I can't, obviously I can't make them reality. Who the fuck are you? And I hate being idea guy, if you know what I mean. No one needs an idea guy. Magnitude 8? What is this, Pokemon? Oh my god! Get up, Sabin. A11 would get you almost 4,000 after taxes. All right, you don't pay half of the stuff that I do. Because you're an official. What it's called? What's it called in English? I knew it once. You have to pay half. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's still not enough for 2 people, but it is a nice chunk of cash. That's definitely way more than I've ever gotten. The civil servant, yeah. Well, I think civil servant can also include holy shit. Can also include me technically. I don't know what the specific like what Beamter is, but there is a word for it. That is also true, yeah. The highest that I've was paid so far was when I was working full-time at my current job. I was going home with like a bit over 3,000 after taxes and everything. And healthcare and stuff. And then I reduced to like 82%, so to a 4-day work week, and now I have like 2,600. Public official, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Bottleass, oh yeah, I will check that. Often with Kikon as well. I could be the trophy boyfriend. A trophy partner. The trad boyfriend. The issue with that is that usually that person, like trad wives, do like all of the housework. And I hate housework. Good day, gentlefolks. Can I be of service? I hate fighting, so I'd better let you pass. And then he immediately engages in combat. What the fuck? Nice. Yeah, it's like smell my foot, the attack. Oh, I think I did it wrong. We shall see. What is he doing? What is bro doing? Get dig drilled. Okay, I did it right. Nice. Oh, for just flashes. We would have to get a maid outfit. Did he just whistle? Oh my god, he got dig drilled so hard that he just called 2 guys, then got drilled in the dig and took him with him to his grave. It's that with you too. I don't know what you mean. Is that referring to the dig drilling that I just said multiple times? I hope it isn't. Running shoes. We have like a few of these now, right? That would be sounding... Oh. Somehow that makes it worse. I don't know why. But somehow that makes it worse. Oh. Terra. Terra? She's scared, you know. Who are you? This girl is your friend? Why is Terra a spooky ghost? That is an excellent question that we will maybe get an answer for right now. Probably not, but maybe an indication. Is Terra alright? You call her Terra? Terra? How odd. Jesus Christ, the sound effect. Or the sound effects, rather. She is undamaged. Weird way to phrase it when you're talking about a person. But I fear she can't understand you. As for me, I am Ramu. The Esper Ramu. Esper? But don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean we don't live here, too. Espers take a variety of forms. Undamaged couldn't be me. Undamaged, I wish. Sometimes we live here, taking the shape of humans. You have nothing to fear from us. Why do you hide the fact that you're Espers? Humans and Espers can't survive together. That's a very matter-of-fact kind of statement. My grandmother once told me that Espers and people once lived side by side. Was that just a fairy tale? No, that was no fairy tale, that was true. We started out as friends. Then along came the War of the Magi. War of the Magi. It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who were infused with magical power extracted from Espers. Fearing our magical powers would once again become a target, we fashioned a new realm and moved there. We called it Detroit. About 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon it. Humans who knew about Espers and the secret to Magicite power. Thus began a hunt for Espers. Only in this way could Emperor Gestal create his invincible army. I literally don't know why I said Detroit. It was like the first kinda rundown place that came to my mind. In response to this, we erected a doorway and threw the humans out. Sensible solution. Even as we speak, many of my kind are trapped in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I fled here to avoid a similar fate. He just chucked her in. That's right. Relax. I sensed that Terra was in trouble. My magic summoned her here. Terra's an Esper? No, she's actually quite different. Terra looks like she's in pain. Her very existence strikes fear into her own heart. How can we help her? She's a secret third thing, yes. When she accepts this aspect of herself, I think she'll be alright. We have to do something. And free those of my kind imprisoned in Gestalt's Magitech research facility. One of them can surely help her. Why can't you? If we find the Magitech research facility, you sure we'll find your people? Magitech research facility. Your people are... Like a coward, I escaped, leaving the others there. It'll be the end of them. What do you mean? Gestalt's methods are incorrect. You can't drain a live Esper of all its power. It is only when we are reduced to Magicite that our abilities can be transferred in total. Pardon? When we transform into Magicite, our power can be relocated. Magicite? That's what's left of us when we pass away. Here, take the corpses of my friends. Kinda morbid when you phrase it like that. Oh, and I will also die. These are my comrades who fell while escaping the Empire. I will give you my power as well. Well, it was nice living. Goodbye. Undertale Dust Pork. That's too deep into the Undertale verse for me. Old man, are you really gone? Good. Magicite. I played Undertale exactly one time, and I did really like it. I played it in a horrible way, though. I played it for a charity event, all the way through in one sitting. It's, I think, my longest or second longest VOD that I have. It was 9 hours. We stopped at, I think, like 4 in the morning. I did the normal neither genocide nor pacifist route. And the end boss is fucking Photoshop flowy. I was so tired. I was not ready for that. 3 days in a row, neutral pacifist genocide. Jesus Christ. I mean, I assume when you have it fresh in your head, you don't need 9 hours for every playthrough, but still. I do want to go back and get at least the pacifist one. Though I know that I should also probably do the genocide route to fight Sans. But hey, never went back. Understandable. I did like it. I did really enjoy Undertale. I did not look at Deltarune at all, though. He traded his power so that others might live. Well, why are you doing this? We few can help save many. The war of the Magi must not be repeated. Now take me. Received Ramu. Received Stray? Siren. And Kirin. Terra, wait for us. We'll be back. We got Espers! Yes! Underrail was an experience, but zero interest in Deltarune because of it. I can make so many people mad now. If I just say, well, instead of playing Undertale, you could play Underrail, which is a way better game. Does it even explain how these work? No, you just have to do it. So, I'll have to explain the Esper system then. This is the gameplay system for Final Fantasy VI, right? We had the materia system in 7, we had the junction in 8, equipment in 9, and this is the system for Final Fantasy VI. And I do prefer it over any of the other ones, though it's not perfect. Yes, take notes, this will be on the test. Basically, you get Espers, which kind of work like the Guardian Forces. They are summons that you can use, and they give you spells. You see here, Ramuh gives us Bolt, Bolt 2, and Poison, and you have a learning rate. Like, we learn Bolt the fastest out of these, and Bolt 2 the slowest out of these. It's when you get XP while you have this one equipped. And you can see on the right how much we leveled out of each of these skills. And you can see a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, give you certain bonuses when you level up while you have them equipped. Like Ramuh, every time I level up while I have Ramuh equipped, I get +1 stamina. And for Siren, we get HP 10%. For Stray, we get magic power. And for Kirin, we don't get anything, but he gives us, like, all of the important white mage spells. Now, what I don't remember is if you can use like Final Fantasy IX style. I don't think you can. Like, if I equipped Ramuh, I don't think I can use the spells immediately. No, I do have to learn them. But once I have learned them, I can use them without having Ramuh equipped. So I can give all of my characters, in theory, everything. And I can even, thanks to the ability ups, I can even kind of form them how I would want them to be. So if I go here, for example... Right, there is no spirit in this game. So I guess heals scale with magic power in this one. And of course the freaking brothers have terrible magic, but Gao can't use anything, right? Gao has his own situation. I don't think he can learn any of these skills. And you can see what these do here as summons. Ramuh does lightning damage, Kirin recovers HP. But obviously for him, the setups are important. So we can give, what do you get? Sleep, Mute, Slow, Fire. Muddle, Imp, and Float. You can get Kirin. Whoa, what character am I on now? You can get Stray, because it gives magic power by level up. You can get Ramuh for stamina. And you just get Siren to get HP, I guess. Oh, hi guys! Everyone here? I was thinking. Let's talk on the way. Thank you for not making me run down here. The Empire is trying to drain magic from Espers. Fucking Gao. This can't be true. Sailors? I don't remember because I was asleep when they augmented me. But I've heard rumors to that effect. When we're going in, we best split into 2 groups. Of course. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narsh. Indeed. I'll go to the Empire. I know it well. But alone? Don't worry, I'll go with her. Yeah, that's what I thought. You need these 2 for the next segment. Locke. You need a hand. Not from you. I'm sorry, man, but you're a cool character. I just don't like your gameplay. Give me these. And also, I have to take Siren from Gao now. You also get trivia. What trivia do I even have still? So much trivia today. Yeah. Thank you for clipping that. I appreciate it. So, there's this thing in mathematics when, like in the year 2000s, a mathematician or mathematic institute, I forgot which, proposed the Millennium Problems, which was a list of mathematical problems that were to be like the mathematics defining problems to solve in the like next 100 years or so. And as of right now, only one of those has been solved. It's called the Poincaré. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Conjecture, which is, and this is just very layman what I'm saying, the idea that any 3D object, as long as it doesn't have a hole, can be folded to, or it has to have a hole. I don't remember which, but all of them can be folded into a perfect ball. That might be completely wrong. I didn't write down the definition, but that's the only one that has been solved by a Russian mathematician, Grigory Perelman, who is a bit of a weirdo. He pretty much threw his solution into an online forum, not in like a publication. He didn't participate at all in the discussion and like the tests being run on his solution, which was eventually found to be correct. And he was supposed to be awarded with the Fields Medal, which is the highest international like mathematics prize. It's also called the Nobel Prize of Mathematics. And he just flat out refused. For a while, he just lived in a little, like, apartment with his mother in St. Petersburg. And was just solving equations there. Didn't even work, I think. He was also given, like, he was supposed to be given a different prize, which was, which had, like, a 1 million euro prize money, and he also refused. Kinda. That's what you said, though, now. So it's your thing that's on the internet. Please wait for us in Narsh. We'll find our way back safely. If you wish to change group members, head for Narsh. Bye. So, how are we gonna get there? The Empire's on the continent to the south. No boats go there. The people of Gedra, a town to the south, can probably help us. Locke? Yes. Why are you coming with me? Well, there's bound to be treasures there. And besides, I've always wanted an inside look at the Empire. Now, the thing is... Okay, thank you. It got auto de-equipped. I was afraid that Gao just took Siren with him. Seems you have a piece of Magicite. Would you want to learn more about Espers? No, I already told everyone. Zozo, never heard of it. We're in Zozo. Alright, you can't summon them. Oh, you can summon them by going up. Okay. Atlas Armed. I need to equip Lock because it doesn't have anything. Yeah, it said just that we got like 1 something point. That's if you go here now, Espers, Kirin, you can see we learned like, hey, we got 1 point at the end of the battle, 1 like Magicite point or whatever they're called. And they're just multiplied by the learning rate, so we got 5% of learning cure. Yes. Oh, you definitely get like a lot better stuff. Raises fight damage. That's on size. Where's the freaking... There it is, the thief glove. Oh, was sniper sight? Ah, okay. Good Atlas armlet. Mithril glove, hyper wrist. Earrings, black belt gauntlet. Yeah, that's fine. Now I have no idea if what I wrote down is correct. We'll try it with the clock. Yeah. So 8, 20, 20. Nope. Nope. No, I don't know. I don't know if this puzzle works. I don't remember. Yoink. Ha! That's actually good now. Like, capture is actually sensible because you do an attack while you try to steal, so it's not a wasted turn if you don't get anything. Okay, back to Jidor. No mind candy. You get a nice chunk of money. Now, I presume our next goal is the Opera House. Which is one of the best parts of this game. God damn it. Ah, I couldn't steal something. That's a shame. Did you just clip the Espers system? Interesting choice. I mean, thank you. Don't know what I need those clips for, but maybe there'll be a use for it. Yeah, exactly. Mithril shield's better for you. Is that so? Oh, right, you don't have a shield because I gave you the gauntlet. Never mind then. That's fine though. I can live with having some of these on standby. Yeah. Some more softs. Ain't no easy way to make the Imperial lands. Auction house, right. Only way to reach the Empire is by air. Of course you realize you need an airship. Yes, tell me who has an airship. Yeah, I think it's fun that they just grow there. Maria! Are you talking to me? Sorry, my mistake. Oh, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh boy, now I really am in trouble. Sailors looks just like Maria. You did this again. I know it's supposed to be like this, but it just, because it's in the middle, it just looks like the middle finger. That person dropped it off. He's the director of the operas here. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. Maybe I should read it. My dear Maria, I want you for my wife. I'm coming for you, the wandering gambler. Who's this wandering... What's his name? You born on a farm, son? Yep. A blackjack playing, world traveling, casino dwelling free spirit. AKA my favorite character in the game. Hi, Setzer. That's Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. How? How do the Imperial troops leave, then? Maybe he means the only, like, privately owned airship. Or they just use a ship. If we could get that airship, we'd make the Empire in no time. Let's set up a meeting with Setzer. You're the spitting image of Maria, huh? Haven't heard of her? She's a famous opera singer. Well, time to rendezvous with Setzer. Well, maybe take a nice little nappy nap before. Any weapons that are useful for me right now? Right, you can also use these. Which means I can put you in the back row, which is way better. Nope. Let's have the brothers in front getting beat up. Already 9 hours, holy shit. Stole soft. Stealing you softly. Sleep sting. Ow. He has his eye open. I saw it. What? Saban learned a new blitz already? Or did he learn a... I have to stop... In all of these games, where you can, in theory, get stuff after every fight, I need to stop just mashing through the end screen. Because what the fuck did Saban get? Did he get a spell or did he get a blitz? He didn't get a blitz. He got bolt. That's why I thought he got bolt, and I just read he got something with B. Who the fuck is going to come here to see an opera? It's at the end of the fucking world. Must be a pretty good opera. Oh no, incorrect blitz input. I haven't been to the opera in so long. I think pretty much since I stopped working at a theater. I don't think I've ever actually like been to an opera since then, since like 2019. I did watch like 1 or 2 theater productions, but no opera. We should go, yeah. I definitely want to go into like a classical concert again. Doesn't necessarily have to be an opera, but I would also go for an opera. Not a sleeping bag. Where's the fucking... Oh, we can use the fucking last sleeping bag. Well, I can probably sell the last sleeping bag. Let's use a tent. Yeah, right. That's something that would be really cool. Obviously. Oh, you again. That's not really opera music. It's like fucking Wild West saloon music. It's like ragtime. I read that letter. Sets is coming to steal her. He'll probably appear right at the climax. Oh! Of scene 1. I'm sorry. He loves an entrance. Which is typically where he climaxes. Right, if we could only grab him then. Dear me, no, you'll ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. Then your history. This is simply horrid. I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. We'll let him grab her. We'll use sailors as a decoy. After she's abducted, I'll follow him right to his airship. Are you mad? Something should happen to Maria. That's why the decoy. We'll hide Maria somewhere safe. Come again? Ah, the signature finger waggling. You said she looks like Maria, right? Oh, just a minute. Sailors will be our Maria. She'll lead us to the airship. Brilliant! Famous quote. Wait, I'm a general, not some opera floozy. Did you just say Fahak? She trying to like warm up her singing voice? And she just says Fahak. Fahak. Me. Do, re, mi, Fahak. Don't dash to pick the art. Yeah, that's what I find really funny, is like, no one cares about that she apparently now has to sing an opera solo part without training. Maria. Not bad, sailors. Right. I forgot you come back. Who let this octopus in the opera? Who did it? I'll pretend to be Setzer and foil their little plan. Let's get ready. Sailors, it's showtime. Ah, come on, read it. I love this scene. Again, this is one of the best scenes in this entire game. Really iconic. Also, especially the aria, it's crazy that he actually kind of did. Well, it's more of like a. It's not necessarily an aria because it's too simple for an aria. The West and East. But he made an actual like opera song. We're waging war in this 16-bit style, and there are like full orchestrations of it that sound beautiful, including singers. Draco, the West's great hero. Things of his love, Maria. Yeah, that was a good clip, I agree, thank you. Is she safe? Is she waiting? I'm not doing that. Also because the syllables they sing don't fit on the English text. They fit on the Japanese text. It's actually like singable. But also you have to sometimes like hold a syllable over different, over a multitude of notes, which is obviously nothing unusual. I'm going to the dressing room. Is everything okay? Go right ahead. Why is everyone singing? Oh, Saban. But there is a... It's probably the version you get when you just Google or you just want to see... You just go Final Fantasy VI Aria into YouTube and you see a scene with an actual like soprano soloist and a full orchestra. And they have... Off Limits, oh, Stage Master, okay. And they have the text of the aria translated into Italian, which is obviously one of the big opera languages. And it works. Where do we go? I love how the music gets quiet when you go outside to signify that it's... I didn't look the word up again. Diegetic? When the scene is actually... When the music is actually playing in the scene. And not there just for the audience, but the characters in the scene hear it as well. I think it's called diegetic. I'm not doing the I. What are you, Alpha 5? Beta 5? What's it called? Power Rangers? Is that you? Look. Why did you help me escape back there? I once abandoned someone when she needed me. This is the perfect moment to get everything from him. That ribbon suits you. On with the show. This is a big scene in which Maria senses that something's happened to Draco. You'd better check the score one last time. Yeah, that's how it works. That's definitely enough. Scene 1. Okay, I have to kinda remember this. We'll see if I can make it. My hero is so far away now. Will I ever see your smile? Love goes away like night into day. It's just a fading dream. I'm the darkness, you're the stars. Our love is brighter than the sun. For eternity, for me there can be only you, my chosen one. Must I forget you, our solemn promise? Will autumn take the place of spring? What shall I do? I'm lost without you, speak to we once war. Here you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs to the balcony high atop the castle, raise the flowers to the stars. Hurry, you have just moments before scene 2 starts, the impresario. Well, let's see. I don't think I remembered it correctly. The forces of the West fell, and Maria's castle was taken. Prince Rawls of the East took her hand by force, but she never stopped yearning for Draco. The next line is... Fuck. I think that was correct, yeah. Yeah. It actually kind of works with this text here. The syllables. I think it was I'm the Darkness. Yeah. It doesn't. I don't have to press anything because the music is going. It's a fantastic scene. I can't wait to fuck up the next line. I think it's Masai. Yeah. There he is. Why is he glowing? Oh. Come, Maria, follow my lead. Where am I? There I am. What kind of fucking stage setup do they have here? Prince Rawls is looking for a dance partner. Leave the past behind. Our kingdom is adopting the spirit of the East. She's a general, not an opera floozy. I love the conductor, by the way. All of the freaking orchestra. But I love the... Play, damn it! Well done, sailors. Yeah, well done me. I was pretty sure that I would misremember something. I owe you one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera, Ultros. Uh-oh. Better tell the impresario. Fucking Ultros. I don't think people assumed Ultros was coming back. What? The survivors of the West attack! Impossible! It's one, at least. Well, it's two. Wait! Very typical opera plot, by the way. But how might he disrupt the opera? With that? Gives a fucking 4-ton thing. What's it? A weight. Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. This is heavier than I thought. It'll take me 5 minutes to drop it. We haven't a second to lose. Talk to the man in the room to the far right. He'll help you get up there. It's as good as done. Yes, please. Now this is something for the running shoes that don't work. Here, can't run in the opera, I guess. But then I don't need them. Oh, sprint shoes. What are running shoes? Casts haste. Different thing. The impresario asked me to have you press the far right switch. Enter the room to the far left of the stage, then make for the framework above the stage. Like at a swimming pool, yeah. Technically, by the way, this is not an opera. It would... I don't know what the English word is. Light opera, maybe? Or maybe it is just called operette. Oh no, the fucking mice are probably... Yeah. Vermin and sewer rat. The German word is Operette. Because it's an actual opera does not... What the fuck? Does not include any spoken text. A true opera only has sung text. Couldn't steal! Still killed it though. Nice, we're also getting a lot of stuff. There we go. No! It juked me! Of course. Why did I even assume that they wouldn't get healed by bio damage? Nice. Hey, learn all your shit. I have to look at that afterwards. Hi, Ultros. Here, rats! I love how I can hear the murmur of the freaking public. What's it called? The viewers. Disaster! If the two heroes are flattened, the opera's over. Then who'll win the girl? Neither Draco nor Ralts will save Sailors. I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, will save her. Ah, what awful acting. She is her own, yeah, exactly. But I love this scene. You can definitely see how this is kind of the blueprint for the whole get-up for Final Fantasy IX, right? Where the main character is a thief who's part of a theater troupe. Silence! You're in the presence of octopus royalty. A Lobon thug like you could never defeat me. Might as well make the most of it. Music! Long time no see. You've changed. Did you miss me? I love this backdrop. Doesn't have anything. No! Ow. Why did I do it again? He doesn't have anything, it just said it. Over here! I forgot what Siren does. Level 3 muddle. Oh no. Okay, it missed. I don't know what it does, but it missed. I think you can only use the Esper summons once per once per fight. Otherwise, this would just be a Final Fantasy VIII. I ain't no garden variety octopus. What the fuck are you talking about? Can you even suplex? I guess you can't suplex him. You can suplex the fucking train, but not the octopus. Imp, pal, buddy. Imp! No! He got imped. Yeah, I guess that would be rather how it's done. I think I have like one anti-imp item. Well, I have 4. There you go. Oh no. My having fun? Kinda. My fighting game brain wanted to swap around the inputs because obviously Sabin's on the left now. So I would have to mirror the inputs because it's a fighting game. Have you read it? Read one. Oh no. No! We both got imped! He just got up, dude. What an unlucky day. Adios. No. Exit stage left. Just a darn minute. What a performance! Setzer! I'm a man of my word, music man. That's him? What a reversal! Thinking she's Locke's new queen, Maria is instead nabbed by Setzer. What fate lies in store for her? Stay tuned for part 2. I'll deal with you in a minute. I thought you threw something into the, like, motor. What a performance. Enough already. This is the tough one. Part 2 begins now. Where's Setzer? He's coming. Oh, he will be. Who are you? You're not Maria. Setzer, we need your help. We have to go to Vector. We need this ship to get there. Look, if you're not a Maria, I don't want you aboard. Wait! We were told your ship is the finest vessel in the world. And that you were the world's most notorious gambler. I'm the King of Figaro. If you cooperate, you'll be well rewarded. Come here. Yeah? Don't misunderstand me. I'm still not sure if I'm going to help you. But we do have him. The Empire has made me a rich man. Stop thinking of yourself. Many towns and villages have been smashed by the Empire. The Empire is also totally rotten. It's using magic to enslave the world. I love how he has his own, like, blackjack table on his airship. The Empire and my Rem were allies until recently. The Empire will end up owning you. The Empire? Evil? We all hate the Empire for the same reasons. That's why, you know, you're even more stunning than Maria. It's his desk, yeah. Enough. If Sailors becomes my wife, I'll help, otherwise. What? Are you stupid? We haven't any choice. Yes, it's settled. But I have conditions. We'll decide with the coin toss. If it's heads, you'll help us. If it's tails, I'll go with you. Well, Mr. Gambler. Oh, fine, I accept. Listen to yourself. Sailors, you can't become his wife. You just can't. Ready? I win. Now honor your part of the bargain. How unusual, a coin with identical sides. Sailors, why the fuck did you throw it as his feet? If you were trying to cheat, why do you throw the coin at his feet? A coin? Big brother, don't tell me. Oh right, this is also where you learn that the coin toss between the two brothers was manipulated so that Sabin would win and choose his freedom. I think you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler. How low can you get? I love it. All right, I'll help you. Nothing to lose but my life. My life is a chip in your pile. Ante up. Nice. We got Setzer. Again, who's my favorite character. In a game full of a lot of characters, this one's my favorite. This unwieldy looking ship really moves. Could it crash? When things fall, they fall. It's all a matter of fate. This ship's going to stick out like a sore thumb. Better land some distance away. Right. I'll wait on board in case of an emergency. Alright, we don't even have him in the party yet. This is such a cool... Such a cool scene. That's a big-ass pyramid you got there. Albrook. They're still imps! Can I do I have something to de-imp them? That is not an item. They are cute, yeah, they're based on Kappas, I think. Hey, Shadow Beams. How are you? So I guess I have to freaking buy more green cherries. It's an amazing game. I love this game so much. What was the other thing? That's... blind, I think? It is, okay. It's been a while since I played it. It's been a long time coming for me to replay this game. This is Albrook, the occupied city. Well, I mean, okay. What a nice way to phrase this. Oh, they don't even sell it. Well, they sell remedies, but for a lot of money. More trivia? I won't have any more trivia. I didn't prepare anything before the stream. No. Shit. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. Yeah, it's been a while since I didn't have any trivia prepared. I say there's something valuable to the east. The Empire built a base there. No one may enter. Mess with the Empire and you get dragged into an alley. We have to bribe the troopers to do business here. Fuck, random trivia. I have to think about random trivia. What music game? Shit, I don't have anything. And I can't think of something because it's so warm. You know what? I will just actually like look up Wikipedia and I will just see what's like a thing that's on Wikipedia right now. You get second grade trivia now. No, I can... Yeah, of course it does count. But I can give you something, something else. That apparently Daniel Day-Lewis is an actor who is very famous for going super hard into method acting, where you actually act out and try to actually become the person you're playing. And he's famous for also sticking in character outside of his scenes. And for example, during the filming of Gangs of New York, which takes place in like 1860s America, he got pneumonia or something, or another like a flu or something, and he refused medicine that wasn't available at that time in history. Because he's weird, but he's a great actor. Nuts! These soldiers are absolutely insane. Yeah, definitely. This cafe is like an Imperial soldier's dormitory. They're fucking whistling. Welcome. Please, lady. Did you just say whoopee? Like Goldberg? Goggles. Protect against dark. Makes sense. Amulet. Protects against poison, dark, and zombie. 5,000 though. But yeah, I'll get one of each. Sessa is my favorite character in this game. The opera is definitely one of the best scenes. I was so happy to see the freaking conductor again. It's so... They put so much detail into the orchestra scene. And I just love that the conductor still just goes like... Play you! But it's a great scene. It's a great part. You'll find some good weapons and items in Zen and Miranda. Do I also find more money? Because, my god. Am I strapped for cash right now? And I don't want to sell too much. Yet. Well, I know I can get rid of that. And I guess I'm robbing this guy. Nope, they're empty. I do remember in my first playthrough of this game that the Magicite research facility was kind of confusing to me. We'll see how it is this time. Probably not today. I mean, what do you mean probably? Definitely not today. But, soon then. Emperor Gestal himself asked me to do his portrait. What if he doesn't like it? Ah, don't worry about it. Man probably appreciates the fine arts. I'm a scholar of magic. Monsters on this continent have only... What? Oh, have only weak magical power. I should learn to read. 300! Fine. Rip off. I guess they have to make their money when they're under military occupation. They probably have to pay like bribes to the soldiers. I guess I don't have to speculate. One of the guy literally says we have to bribe the soldiers to do business here. He literally said it. Now, where am I? There I am. Vector, capital of the Empire, is at the center of this continent. Oh. Let me check, because we got a lot of the skill ups while I was on the rafters under a time limit. Well, yeah, Cure 2 takes a while, but it is pretty... I mean, it's a pretty important spell. Ball's still a way away. I think you have everything, right? Whoops. Nope. Yeah, you're done. I mean, these learning rates are pretty high. So, Locke has now learned all of the spells that Siren can give him. The only thing that he can now get from Siren is the level up bonus. Which is fine, because it doesn't make sense for me to swap the Espers yet. You should probably also have one equipped. It de-equipped because she was out of the party for the opera scene, I guess. Oh, she got completely de-equipped. See, good thing I didn't, well, I guess I sold her headpiece. Oops. Gotta remember, when characters leave the party, they get de-equipped. That explains where all the equipment in my inventory comes from. I didn't remember that. They are 100. They're definitely super iconic. I feel like this is the first like a turning point of a game. Well, maybe when they encounter the Esper and Nash and Terra flies off. That's also kind of a oh shit moment. But the music in this game is fantastic. I mean, music in Final Fantasy games is always fantastic, but 6 is definitely near the top. I think from the games I've played so far, which is 1 through 9, 6 has the best music, with 9 being second place. Let's see what's in here. Joker. I don't know what I expected, but it was not this. Maybe eventually I will find a Final Fantasy game that has which music I like more than 6. We'll see. I know a lot of people hype 10 in general. I'm really looking forward to playing 12 because it's weird. And not a lot of people talk about 12. But it's the favorite one of my best friends, so I'm just looking forward to that. Getting a few more fights in just to get some gold is definitely not a bad idea. Ralph! Apparently the dog's called Ralph. I'm amazed how consistently I'm able to do the frickin' blitz inputs that have diagonals. I remember struggling with that a lot in my earlier playthroughs. I definitely tried not to use like aura balls because it had diagonals. I vividly remember that. I guess it's because I used the analog stick, but that would be very unlike me. For a 2D game, I would usually stick with a D-pad. Though, I did have a different controller back then. So, maybe it was less comfortable to hold the controller and reach for the D-pad. I have that with like smaller controllers. It's actually not fun to... Oh, I can't even do it. To hold the controller and have the thumb on the D-pad. But with the Switch controller it works. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I guess we're also not supposed to be here. I just wanted to check. Sorry, guys. I guess we're just We just went in here to beat up a few soldiers and then leave. As you do, as is the custom. You gotta adhere to the local customs. Oh, they had a tent! Yo! Chucked out. Yeah, that's fair, actually. That's alright. I would chuck us out as well. I think we'll go... it's almost 9. Jesus Christ. Well, my plan was to track back to the city, but I can't do that now. Poor Sabin got freaking roasted. I think we'll go back to... Or we go to, not Velcro. What's the name of the town? Chicken Lip. Oh no, it's cockatrice. Veltron? Vectron? The capital city. And then we'll probably stop for the night. And then we made some pretty good progress today. Generally, we're making pretty good progress in 6. It was definitely clever to not leave the Final Fantasy game on the Sunday slot, because I would have had like a month-long gap for Final Fantasy then. There we go. And also in general, that was a really good move, yeah. Definitely better than having the second game on the Wednesday slot. I mean, we're also making pretty good progress in Dungeons of Hinterberg. You were prepared to look up the coins today? Yeah, no, that's a Sunday game. And once we're done with that again, then Final Fantasies will return for both days. At least for like 6 weeks or so. I am fully expecting, which is a statement that may bite me in the ass, to start Final Fantasy X this year. Actually, I'm almost certain, because I know this game fairly well, and we will have another huge chunk where we play only Final Fantasy VI on both days. So I'm very certain that we will start Final Fantasy X this year, which means we're actually making good progress in my quest to play through all the mainline Final Fantasy games. Yes. But now, it's a good time to stop here. Works for me. Thank you so much for being here. Highly appreciated. More Final Fantasy VI next Wednesday. And on Sunday, we continue Dungeons of Hinterberg. Well, we're also making pretty good progress. We have like, I don't know, 1/4 of the dungeons done? Something like that. We're getting... We only have like 1 more area to get to. It's getting there. Nice. Yeah, and... Yeah, I already said it, but... More Final Fantasy VI next Wednesday. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Highly appreciated. Hope the heat wave is not treating you too badly. Stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy. Drink enough. And I hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.